Hey friends, it's Shan here. Welcome back to Golf with Shan. If you're new here, a little community is growing, so make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Today I am playing at Turnberry Golf Club, which is a golf course in Brampton, Ontario. Still pretty close to me. This is a mostly par 3 golf course with 2 par 4s bookending the first hole and the final hole. So really nice little course. The grounds look really nice, and for a short course and a short public course near Toronto, I'm very impressed so far. So we did get a cart. It is 3 p.m. We're going to tee off pretty soon. Let's head over to the first tee. Just got to hole number 1. We're starting off with a par 4, just over 400 yards. This hole is a dogleg left, so it turns. Up ahead you can see there's a little hazard right in front of us, but it's pretty close, so it shouldn't be in play. And then up ahead it just takes a turn to the left. Okay, so I had 190 uphill. I think I am just short of the green on the left side of the green. Just got to hole number 2. This is a par 3, 143 yards from the white tees. The rangefinder actually says 160. It is downhill, so I would say somewhere between 143 and 160. I think we played it about 150. That seems to be about the right distance. So this green is actually a shared green, that's why it's so massive. And then there is just a pond that goes all the way around, so it's almost like it's a own little island with a moat around. There's my ball. We still got a long ways to go. Did I hit that hard enough? Yeah. It does go left. It goes left. We just got to hole number 3. This is, well, you guessed it, it's all going to be par 3s. This one is 174 yards from the white tees. It's saying a little bit uphill, maybe a 3-yard degree uphill, so we're going to play this closer to 180. I don't really have a club for that, so I'm just going to hit my hybrid and go up the left side because there's a bit of fairway going up to the green.
That's good. Ooh.
This is a downhill. Just got to hole number 4. This is a short par 3, just about 100 yards. It might be playing slightly less than that, so I'm probably just going to take my pitching wedge. I thought I hit that one really well, but I'm actually really short, so we're gonna chip again. I'm not playing my best golf right now. Okay, I gotta shake it off because we're only at hole number 5 here. So this one is 146 yards. We have water hazard all in front of the hole, and it's playing, it looks like flat elevation, but definitely a full 150 to the pin. There's my ball. So we had a lot of wind pushing against us, and you can see the pond really comes right up to the green, so you do have to carry the green distance, which is why I think everyone should know their carry distance for irons and not their total distance, because shots like this, you really just need to land at the full distance. And for me, I did club up one because, again, a lot of wind pushing against us. I was scared. This goes downhill, but I barely tapped it. Number 6, I'm holding the mic closer to my hand because there is the road just on the right side of the hole here, so there's a lot of traffic noise. And then across the street we have the Lowe's in a little strip mall. But this hole is 130 yards from the white tees. There's no hazards on this one, so a little bit easier on the mind. Although, as I've said before in previous videos, I do think par 3s with a giant hazard in front are absolutely gorgeous. So I do personally prefer them, but they are a little harder to hit. Hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming up to a short par 3. This one is 86 yards from the white tees, slightly uphill. This kind of just looks like a little mound up there. The group ahead of us. Yeah, very straightforward here. There's the Lowe's. You guys see it? Just across the street. This is basically the end of the golf course, and then it extends that way. I can't distance control these like little got to hole number 8. We're actually moving along pretty fast. This one is a downhill par 3, 134 yards. I'm holding the mic really close to my mouth so you guys can hear it because it's getting a little bit windy out. So this hole is actually the shared green with, I think, the 3rd hole from before. Again, the same creek that runs all around the hole surrounding the green. On this side though, the creek doesn't cut in front of the green, so that's the good thing. It's only on the right side, and then if you hit it way too far, then of course it's also behind the green. So general rule, everything rolls towards the water. So I actually hit my ball towards the center of the green, and then it rolled over there, and you can see a yard further it would have rolled like off the green. Did I hit it? Last hole on the front 9 here. We're actually moving along pretty fast. This golf course is actually pretty difficult. You may think it's all par 3s with 2 par 4s, but the par 3s really require you to get your distance control and your directional control because there's quite a few hazards. We got the link style long grass on the sides, so looks like an easy course, but it actually is really skill testing. So final hole on the front 9. Number 9 is going to be 160 yards over some hazards on the left side. There is some fairway on the right side, so that's a good safe play to keep it on the right side of the green here, the left side, all hazards. It's looking like when we use the rangefinder, it says it's only 130 yards, so it might actually be shorter than it says on the scorecard and on the sign there. Push left. Stop. Just having a seat while we wait for the group ahead of us. Basically, distance control has been my nemesis today. Everything is just one club apart even if I hit it straight. This one, it says 119, but I just used my rangefinder and it's actually 138 yards. So just something to take note of if you're playing this golf course. If you don't have a rangefinder, I mean, this video will be a good reference for you. The tee deck is right here. The blues are back there, and if it's actually on the first deck with the yellow tees, then it might be closer to what it says on the scorecard. But from up here, it's actually playing closer to 140 yards from the white tees, just so you guys know.
Whoa.
We don't love to see that. Not sure what I was doing there. Okay, well anyways, hole number 11 is 190 yards from the white tees. I think the rangefinder is saying it's a little less though, so about 175. Really not sure what my yardages are on this golf course right now. I'm gonna hit my hybrid and hope that it lands on the green.
Right at the time. Oh. That bounce. Oh my god. That was like dead on and then it bounced. Wait.
The ball bounced from there to on the green to back here. Now this is gonna be not the easiest chip, but we're gonna try it. Guess we're going again.
Oh.
We just got to hole number 12. This one is very downhill. It's 135 yards from the white tees, but it's actually going to play closer to 125. I would say maybe even club in at half from the true yardage, just because of the downhill. You'll see in a second. I'm not playing my best golf here, but we got a few more holes left, so still a chance to make a birdie, although today a par I'm happy with. That was better. Just got to hole number 13. The group behind us was yelling at me to stop filming every shot, but like there's a group ahead on the green, so we're not behind at all. We're kind of waiting on every hole just like everybody else. I'm getting a little frustrated. I don't know why people need to be like this. But anyways, this hole is 125 yards from the white tees. It looks like a flat elevation. Again, we got the mounds off the side of the green, so if we do hit the side, it might roll off. That's kind of the style of the golf course here, so we're gonna try to keep it on the green. This green got some curves. So here we are, I just kind of landed on the hill here and it rolled back to there, so I gotta putt back up this hill. Looks like we finished that hole before the group behind could get on the tee box and yell at me again. So we have reached hole number 14. This one is a little bit longer, but it is downhill. So it says 170 on the sign and the scorecard, but it's probably going to play closer to 150.
Oh.
got to hole number 15. It's getting chilly out and a little bit windy, so we've both put on a outer layer here. There's a bunch of bees just flying around. Anyways, hole number 15 is 132 yards. It's a little bit downhill, so I'm going to say playing a little less than 130, but there is a giant pond on the left side. So this is a pond that we kind of saw throughout the other holes, but it's finally in play. It's on the left side here, so the right side is pretty safe. Again, it looks like the sides of the greens does run off, so try not to hit the side of the greens because your ball will likely just roll off into the water. Here we can get a good view of the pond. There's a few ducks swimming inside. Close enough. So I wasn't playing very good, and they saw that I was still filming every shot, so that's probably why they thought we were holding up everyone else, but it's not true. Just because I had a bad hole and I'm running a YouTube channel doesn't mean I should stop filming. I'm gonna try to finish strong here. We're on hole number 16. There is a giant pond, the same pond that we just saw. It does cut in front of this entire hole all the way up to the green, so we do have to carry the distance. This one, it's showing 145 yards from the white tees, so let me show you guys. There's the green up ahead and the group ahead of us, and then this is the pond. So this is the one that extends all the way back to the previous hole. But here it's very much in play because it is literally the entire distance between the tee deck and the green. Left. Oh, no, just off the fringe. That way. Another 3-putt. We're almost done here, hole number 17. This one is 155 yards. It looks pretty true to distance. We did use the rangefinder and it said 152, so it's pretty much the same. It's a little bit uphill, so I'm actually going to play it closer to 155, maybe 157. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't actually get that accurate with yardage. The hazard doesn't come into play here anymore, so there's just a few bunkers around the green and then a kind of fairway leading up to the green. I think we've collectively hit maybe 7 greens in regulation today. Collectively. Actually, so we've landed probably like 12 on the green, but they've just bounced off the green. Do you see the ball? I barely do. I hit it anyways. I just gotta follow through, right? That actually came out better than I thought it would. I thought that was it. Wind's really picking up now. My nose is running a little bit. It's really coming into fall when you know the middle of the day and right after sunset, the temperature just kind of drops like 20 degrees. So final hole number 18, we finally hit our second par 4. This one is 367 yards from the white tees. It looks like just a slight dogleg right. The fairway is pretty wide open, so just a few bunkers on the sides, but no big deal there. Just gonna try to hit a driver straightforward. I'm so excited to hit a driver. So here are my thoughts on the golf course. I love that it's a link style, so it does have that kind of long brown grass on the sides. It has a lot of hazards. Around the greens there's a lot of false fronts, so if you do hit the side of the green, the ball will likely just roll off the sides. So it was really challenging for your short game. This is not something that we get to practice a lot on public golf courses in Toronto. A lot of them around the greens you just have some rough. It's actually a lot easier, whereas these greens feel more like a championship course. My only thing is, if you guys have watched some of my other videos, you know that I love a good par 5 and I love long holes. So par 3s are not my favorite, and this golf course was 16 out of 18 holes was par 3s. That got a little challenging for me. I won't talk about the group behind me because you guys already know. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you haven't joined our little community yet. We are growing slowly but surely, and I am planning to make a lot more golf videos for you guys coming up. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!